Oh, that was kind of annoying. Not exactly what you want during a stream. So I wonder why the stream dropped out like that. Maybe it was just a YouTube thing. For the pin. Xander Cruz looking for the submission here. Gonna get Justin Bass to tap out, but no. Oh, but there goes Bass. Xander Cruz might join him. Oh, but a spear to Sunshine. Saw her with the chair. Said, you ain't catching me with that one. But he just landed on the chair. Did he just take his own nail? I saw him dragged there by Sunshine. I'm gonna lie, I want to see a soul snatcher through a table. Coming in hard. Oh, big drop kick. Alright, Trip on into the table. Sunshine now. Looking to put him through the table. Xander getting in the way of Sunshine. And gonna make him pay. No, shot to the face. Xander taking out Sunshine, able to avoid the pump kick. Catches him, looking for the brainbuster. And Bagwell might have been done there if Xander went for the pin, but no, he turned his attention to Sunshine. It may have been a mistake. He just dropped Bagwell on his head and did not try to put him away. As Jake Bagwell now has a steel chair in hand. Oh, DDT on the hammer. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, and the cutter. Hooks the leg. That may be it for Sunshine. No. Another table being brought in. I think Bagwell might be trying to send a message. I mean, he's already put Alex through 1 during wildcard. He's being put through 1. It looks like Xander's going to try to put him through a table, but Sunshine tried to sneak up and he paid for it. Last rip into the corner. Oh, right across that back with the kendo stick. And a big knee. He told Sunshine, get out of his way. He wants Xander. Bang! Forearm to the face, hooks the leg. 1, 2. Man said so close, but not close enough. Shot to the back. Xander going to take full advantage, dumping him out. Sunshine said, get out of my way. Right on the remains of the table. Bagwell, kick to the face. Oh my God, her lights just got turned right out. As then the Cruz drop kicks the table straight into the face of Bagwell. Chair to the head, chair to the knees. Sunshine catches him. DDT. Connected with the chair. 1, 2, 3, and Xander has been eliminated. We're down to Sunshine and Bagwell. Bagwell eats a forearm, or I think he more ate a back elbow. Jake Bagwell, he says he's going to get that one more match with Alex Wolf for the United States title. Can he do it? Oh, Snake Eyes in the corner. Off the alley-oop. Oh, look at this. Setting up the table. This man is out to make a statement to the U.S. champion that he's going to do it again. Or maybe not. Looking for that 69 straight. And that is it. It is official. We are going to get Alex Wolf v. Jake Bagwell. Round 2 this time for the United States title. An incredible fatal four-way, but unfortunately for Xander Cruz, Justin Bates, and Sunshine Marigold, this is your #1 contender to the NCW United States Championship. The fact that this man was trying to get tables involved might be saying something. Maybe he wants to go to war with Alex with tables involved. This is our open challenge, and it is for the NCW United States Championship. Making it rain, and it's all about the gold. It's Alexander Leonardo Davidson, the first ever NCW World Champion, the first ever Grand Slam Champion, a former United States Champion, a 4-time record-tying hardcore champion with David Cassidy, and a 1-time World Tag Team Champion. Made his return to the land of chaos for the Wildcard Tag Team Tournament. He tends to do that. But it looks like he says, hey, there's an open challenge, I'm going to take it. And Alexander, he has never competed for the NCW Live title. Never held it either, if you think about it. So that's just one title that never crossed paths with his career. But I guess if you're thinking about it from Blaise's point of view, things are not getting easy for him. First, a former Universal Champion in Jester Cyanide. Now he's got to deal with the first ever World Champion in Alexander Leonardo Davidson. That's right, he holds up the one because he is the first. Coming out, we have the two-time NCW Live Champion, former United States and United Kingdom Champion, and a former World Heavyweight Champion. He is Blaise McCoy. And not only is he your boy, he is also looking to get back to the top of the food chain. He is not happy with that few-hour reign as world champion, especially when he wasn't the undisputed world heavyweight champion. He was just the disputed world champion, knocking off K-Dog to win his first world title, but he had to unify against Lance Romance because there can only be one world heavyweight champion, and unfortunately it didn't go the way Blaise wanted it to. I love that they're both in gold and black. Introducing the challenger. He is the man accepting the NCW Live Championship Open Challenge, Alexander Leonardo Davidson. Been quite some time since we've seen ALD in a singles match. And introducing your champion, he is the reigning, defending, undisputed NCW Live Champion, Blaise McCoy. Blaise taking that championship from Gav. And you know, if Gav won that World Heavyweight title, he would love to do it again. And here we go. Blaise locking up with Alexander. First time these two have met. Nice swap there. Alexander, can he wrestle Blaise to the ground? But no, Blaise able to turn it around. The hammerlock. Oh, Blaise leaving himself kind of wide open there. If Alexander can throw a back elbow. Ooh, and a knee to the back. Back up. Knee to the face. Oh, that was a kick to the kneecap. Back up. Oh, and a big knee to the midsection. Blaise looking for the back suplex. But he's a drop kick to the face. I mean, you gotta think originally Blaise wanted to get that live title away from Gav. Now, I think he'd be looking to use it to get to that world title scene one more time. But if he can get through Alexander Leonardo Davidson, he still has 3 more names to go. The next one would be at Overload. And I mean, we've seen King Alpha lose his hardcore title to the Goddess of Pain. We've seen Denny Wells lose the NCW KO Championship just last episode to Jamal. Oh, and a big lariat in the corner. You gotta lie, if these two were a tag team, they'd at least have matching gear. But Alexander coming in. Look at her drop the leg. No. Could be old school and old man. But look at the power of Blaise McCoy. Deadlifting him off the ground. Military pressing him over his head, and down he goes. Alexander hitting the mat hard. As Blaise drops the elbow right to the heart. Now looking to unload with these lefts and rights to the face. Springboard stunner. Blaise looking for the 1, 2, 3. Hooks the leg. 1. Only a 1. Trying to hook the head there, but no, Alexander able to get out of it. Big boot to the face. Looking for the Irish whip now, off the ropes. Ducks under, catches him with a clothesline. Turned him inside out. 1, 2, almost turned the live title from Blaise to Alexander Leonardo Davidson. Winds up. Eats the forearm, and Blaise now unloading with the jabs to the face. Suck it. Bang! Right between the eyes. 2 and no. After almost turning Alexander's brains to slush. Almost retaining the live title for a second time now. Blaise maybe thinking hook, line, and sinker, but Alexander able to break off the line. Not once, but perhaps twice. Oh, what is this? Oh, no. Blaise then drop. Oh, my God. I think he just got dropped on his head. Alexander might have just ended not only the reign, but also Blaise McCoy himself. Just dumping him straight on his head. He did not care for Blaise's well-being. Like Blaise was lighting him up right here. Getting the crowd behind him. Bang with the elbow. But after these two went a little back and forward, Alexander caught him upside down. I thought he might have been going for a tombstone, but no. Just dumped him right on his head while spinning. Away from the ropes. And that was just nasty on Blaise's part. Alexander Leonardo Davidson adding the NCW Live Championship for the first time to his resume. Now he become the new gatekeeper of the Live Championship. He grabbed your peepee. At least he gave you a bow. He said, very good show. Very good show. Bagwell. You like it, please? I mean, that if you defended it that time and one more time, you could have gone on to like the US title. Or you could have gone on to the Intercontinental title. Or the United Kingdom. We're coming out next, accompanied to the ring by the number one contender to the NCW Intercontinental Championship, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion, the Charm City Prince, Brendan Ace. And what a tune-up match this is for Sean Pearce. Although I don't think Brendan is thinking tune-up, I think he's looking to dismantle the Intercontinental Champion, make it easier for Michael Carter to win his first big singles championship. Well, Brendan Ace considers how he is going to get himself back in the world title hunt. After losing the Intercontinental title, he had a very short reign with that Universal Championship. Yes, boy! We're coming out next, Andy Cox and the Intercontinental Champion Sean Pearce. They are a dancing party, but this ain't a tag match. Sean Pearce just needed backup. To make sure things stay even between him and Brendan Ace tonight, because you know Michael Carter would absolutely LOVE to get his hands on the Intercontinental Champion. Hope not. Yeah, it kind of lagged out, but I guess we're back. Like, it was rendering during Sean Pearce's entrance, but I guess it decided to fix itself. Sean Pearce trying to make quick work of Brendan. Yeah, it's good. Good. Big elbow drop there by Sean Pearce. Brendan Ace back on his feet. Springboard. Forearm to the face. Like, with how lethal Brendan is with those knee strikes, with those kicks, you gotta think this was a bad choice on Sean Pearce's part, taking this matchup. But Sean Pearce, he is a former world heavyweight champion. He knows the rest of being a champion. Not to mention 5-time United Kingdom champion. I think the people he lost the title to was Maximus, Governor, Alex Wolf, and I want to say McAllister. Brendan Ace slingshot forearm over the top rope. So, no, he's a 4-time. Yeah, 4-time. Backing Brendan up in the corner. After Brendan Ace lost the Intercontinental title, it went to Leon Young before moving on quickly to Evan Edwards, and then finding its way onto the shoulder of Sean Pearce. So after a long 500-day reign, we had 3 champions back to back to back. But Sean Pearce was able to survive the first challenger in the form of Matt Storm in a 2 out of 3 falls match at the New Year's Super Show. Oh, that could be it. The 360 no-scope cutter. But Brendan did it on the outside. He needs to do it on the inside. Bang! Oh, like I said, this is Brendan's plan. Weaken Sean Pearce and basically feed a carcass to the Baltimore Behemoth and hand him that Intercontinental title. Flips him up, bang, knee to the face. Jake Bagwell says he will be the next U.S. champion. Will Michael Carter be the next Intercontinental champion? And what if Michael Carter can't get the job done? Does Brendan go back after Sean Pearce and the Intercontinental title? Try to go for his 3rd reign. Try to break his record of 500 days. Maybe he might go for 600. 700. Oh, he was looking to go for Sean Pearce's teeth. That Kamigoye knee strike, but no, Sean Pearce able to block it. Brendan, kick to the arm, turned him around. Poison Rhino. Looking for the quick pin attempt in this non-title matchup too, and no. Sean able to get the shoulder up. Trying to pick him up there, no. Sean Pearce able to counter, but Brendan one step ahead, looking for the Irish whip now. Off the rope, pops him up into the cutter. Thing of beauty, but will it be the 1, 2, and 3? Yes, it is. That's got to really mess with the nerves of Sean Pearce. I'm just 2 weeks out from fighting against Michael Carter. Look at Brendan just sneaking up from around the stairs to hit that. And he did not slow down. A Meteora off the top. That is the highest of risks, highest of rewards, because that could have blown his knee out. But he just kept on Sean Pearce and ultimately weighed him down for the 1, 2, 3 with this pop-up cutter. A 24-carat cutter. Brendan outside the ring celebrating a big win over the Intercontinental title. Definitely putting himself back in the mix if Michael Carter can't get the gold around his waist. But Brendan says he's next. That is your next Intercontinental champion. We'll find that out if that will be the case at Overload. Coming out first, former NCW Live Champion, former NCW Six-Man Tag Team Champion, former Intercontinental Champion. He is the Samoan Swole. He is Timo Faula. Not to mention he's got Kunonu and the NCW United Kingdom Champion beside him, behind him, supporting him, making sure that Roto Magnus keeps this one-on-one and to make sure the big man makes it into the finals. They battle it out with Dallas Cole to see who gets the next opportunity at the Universal Championship, currently being held by K-Dog. Jay Lennox, on the other hand, he has his own problems with Roto Magnus, that in the form of his number one contender, Valiant. Coming out next, we have Corvo Jack being accompanied to the ring by William III in the middle, Valiant on the other side. Corvo, a former Intercontinental Champion, a former six-man tag team champion, former multi-time light heavyweight champion, cruiserweight champion, and also a former world heavyweight champion. In 2025, he sent William III after the United Kingdom title. He sent Valiant after the United States title. However, only one of them won their championship. Then at the Champions Carnival, he said, hey, let's keep it in the group. Iron sharpens iron. We'll show the Americans just what kind of European wrestling can bring to their championship. Valiant able to retain against William III before ultimately losing the United States title to Alex Wolf at the New Year's Super Show. But Corvo, he didn't send Valiant after Alex Wolf to get the title back. No. He said, why do we need the US title when we have a shot at the United Kingdom title? A defended mid-card title can send you after a different mid-card champion. So instead of going after the US title for a second time, he said, let's do what William III couldn't do. Let's send Valiant after the United Kingdom Championship. And that includes going to war with the War Dogs for that United States title. But Timo Faula, he's got his own problems. He wants that Universal title. It is something he has yet to hold a World Championship. And Corvo, oh, what a uppercut. Knocking the big man's head for a loop. Up to the top, hits the double stomp. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Corvo 1 second away from heading to the finals. You know, two people have got to be watching this one. Dallas Cole and K-Dog. Dallas Cole fights the winner of this. K-Dog will fight the winner of that match next week. Oh, what a heel kick by the big man. He just throws him into the corner. Gonna go for the legs, but no, Corvo able to kick him off. Corvo tapping the wrist, he's looking for the knockout. No! Timo Faula saw it coming. Irish whip now into the corner. Corvo said, I don't play on your time, I'm not running into that one. Timo Faula looking to get the upper hand there. Irish whip into the corner. Uh-oh, big man. He doesn't care if Corvo was ready or not, because he came in hard. Just trying to absolutely put him through the turnbuckles. Oh, as he sent him into Jay Lennox accidentally, colliding with the United Kingdom champion. Uh-oh, Samoan drop. Corvo's in a world of trouble. William III removing the turnbuckle. I don't think it's going to help him. Timo Faula looking for that Samoan spike, and that could be it. Corvo could be eliminated. Timo Faula could be going to the finals. No, only a 2 count. Coming in hard. Big boot to the face. Big foot to the face. Corvo. Nice leg split arm drag. Can he turn this around? Irish whip. Off the ropes. Trying to catch him there. Caught him. Ooh, but left himself wide open. Corvo coming in hard. Looking to drop the knee across the face. Now heading up. Looking to fly with the seated senton. For the pin. 1, 2. William III throwing in the stop sign. Corvo rolling senton. I think he nearly rolled over the referee. Corvo with that big boot, hooks the leg. Has he slayed the Samoan swole? No, only a 2 count. Corvo wrenching on that arm now. Fujiwara. Timo Faula able to get out of it. Caught Corvo by the back of the head, busted him open on that top turnbuckle. Oh, and he's looking to get more blood out of him. Corvo in a world of trouble right now. There's Timo Faula charging up. He could be looking at crush Corvo in the corner. Oh my god, big lariat to the back of the head. Hand to the throat. Might have been looking for that spike one more time. Corvo countered it out of desperation with the powerbomb. Took that from one of his greatest rivals in NCW. Kick to the kneecap, coming off the ropes. Bang! That could be it. 1, 2, 3, and Corvo's heading to the finals. Corvo en route to meet Dallas Coles for the shot at the Universal Championship. Can Corvo win his second world title in NCW? Look at it, just a big crushing back elbow. Like, I don't know how Corvo was still breathing during half of this match. Just this big tank of a man just running through him. Everything he'd done was making Corvo gasp for air. But it was off that counter. First the power bomb. Not gonna lie, I don't know how Corvo was able to pick someone up twice his weight for a power bomb. Corvo, big win, as well as a big wound across his skull. So far, this has not been working out for the War Dogs when it comes to crossing paths with Roto Magnus. I hope it's a street fight. I might be wrong. Come on, street fight. Well, street fight or not, Gab wants to prove that he is not a weak #1 contender. They're gonna lie, a street fight might work better in Devin Wolf's side of things. Gab wanted to make it a street fight because he is a former NCW Hardcore champion, a former World Tag Team champion, a former Live champion. Made his way through the first round by 2v1ing Dallas Cole in a parking lot to advance to the final, to the second round. What up, Jesse Joe? Come on. He's not waiting around. He doesn't care, street fight or not. He just wants a beat Devin Wolf. No Rex, no Amber, no Dallas. Just these two. Devin said, you know what? I already knocked you out in a tag match. I'll do it again. A former women's live champion, a former women's tag team champion, held them both at the same time. Also, a former KO champion. Although if she knocks off the #1 contender, if Gab wins the title, you gotta think Dallas could be next. I mean, Devin could be next in line for the World Heavyweight title. In fairness, fuck, Dallas could be next in line for the Universal title. Although I don't think this is a street fight. But either way, it is our main event. It is a one-on-one match. Oh, and that was a big forearm. Oh, and a nice big spear. Dallas says she doesn't need weapons. She is a weapon. And she almost ended it in two hits. As Gav trying to lock up with her again. Not working out for Gav, trying to wrestle with her. Roll through, looking for another quick pin attempt. Gav able to get out of it. Whip countered into the corner. Gav going after the knee. Followed up with a big lariat and coming in again. This one full head of steam. I mean, Gav has a lot to prove in this match after what went down in that tag team fight last week between the Sticky Bandits and the Alpha War Maidens. Uh-oh. Oh, arm first, and that is exactly what Devin would want. Damage the arm. Turn it into a target. Jeez. But the longer this goes down, the more likely Gav is going to submit. If Devin can get a hands on it. Or keep getting a hands on it, I mean. Big knee to the face, followed up with a lariat. Gav stomp there. Now looking to gloat, to show off here. But no, Devin not taking any of it. Gav caught her again up against the ropes. Kick to the knee. Here we go. Oh, hangs her up across the rope. Quick pin attempt here. 1, 2. Devin able to kick out. And kick him in the face. Repeated shots there. Got caught. That side effect. And now Gav looking to end this one. Looking for the gift of Gav. That could be it. Devin in trouble. Gav looking to get some of his lick back. Ooh, only a 2 count. Big body blow there, Gav. Big right hook. Shot from Devin, right hook from Gav. Slap for slap. Slap, got blocked. And a... slap for slap, for slap. They are just slapping the absolute piss out of each other. Oh, Gav decided to close the hand. He was done slapping. They're throwing hands. So who's going to get the upper hand? As Gav maybe looking for one more gift of Gav. And he might have just served up. Devin Wolf. Oh, grabbed the rope. That is brilliant ring awareness by the former KO champion. As Gav's looking to use his own ring awareness. He said, if you can grab the rope, I'm going to put my feet on the rope and cheat Devin right in front of the referee. And that's a kind of lowness that Gav will stoop to win the World Heavyweight title. I mean, these two just absolutely slugging it out with each other. Gav got her with a second gift of Gav. Devin saw the ropes and grabbed them to break up the pin. Gav decided to be a dirtbag and put his feet on the rope for a second pin attempt. I mean, if he does this to Amber Young, We're going to get a new world champion. Look at this. Grabs a rope. Referee sees it. Feet on the rope. Referee doesn't see it. Guy said, "You're booing me? Kiss my ass. I don't care. I'm gonna be the next world heavyweight champion." But that has been it for NCW Road to NCW Overload 2026, Episode 3, in our two-part. So if you're on this one and you didn't watch the first half, go back, watch it, come back, watch it. If you're joining us at the end of the show, hit that like button on either of the videos to show that you love some NCW and you want to see more by hitting that subscribe button and hitting the bell button to stay up to date with NCW action. As yes, we are on our road to Overload, as we have a stack card for you building up for that show. So far, we have Alexander Leonardo Davidson, now the NCW Live Champion, defending that title for the first time. We'll find out who will be his open challenge. The Goddess of Pain defends her NCW Hardcore Championship for the second time. Jamar defends his NCW KO Championship for the first time in that open challenge in the underground. We have Alex Wolf versus Jake Bagwell for the United States Championship. Bagwell winning the Fatal 4-Way earlier tonight to get his title opportunity. And match number 2 against Alex Wolf. Can he put Alex down to win the United States Championship? We'll find that out at Overload. Jay Lennox defends the United Kingdom Championship against Valiant after watching 2 members of the War Dogs fall. Will his fate be the same? Is it sealed, or will he still walk out United Kingdom champion? After winning a 4 trios tournament, Cody, Hagen, Christian Tracey, Franco, Ricci, they will go up against Maximus Industries. Will they be the trio that puts away the dominating trio of, or are they just going to be another footnote on the reign of dominance that is Maximus Industries? We'll find that out as well. And then we'll see the Baltimore Behemoth go for the NCW Intercontinental Championship for the first time in his career against the Intercontinental Champion Sean Pearce. We saw Sean Pearce lose to Brendan Ace earlier tonight. Will he bounce back, or is he going to go down to the muscle of Michael Carter and be crushed? Then we have Spike Masters versus Hercules Jackson. Both men will put up their half of the NCW Wildcard Tag Team Championships. Winner will have sole right over that title opportunity. After running through 5 teams, who will get it? Will it be Unstable? Will it be the Street Kings? Will it be Hercules Jackson, or will it be Spike Masters? Also, we have Amber Young versus Gav for the World Heavyweight title. These two made it to the finals of the wildcard tournament. Gav proven that he can hang with Amber Young, beating champions like Sean Pearce, Jay Lennox, and K-Dog. So he's looking to prove that he can beat one more champion in the form of Amber Young. But Amber Young, of course, a dominating champion. She's currently the longest reigning champion in NCW, currently winning the title last year back at NCW Crossover. Has she finally met her match in the lowest of the low, Gav, or we'll be hearing and still your NCW World Heavyweight Champion. Also, we will have the winner of next week's #1 contender match between Dallas Cole and Corvo Jack. The winner of that will go on to face K-Dog for the Universal Championship. So, good luck to both of them two. Only one of them will advance. Who will it be? We'll find that out on our go-home show next week. Speaking of that go-home show, we will have a multi-team over-the-top rope battle royale where the winning tag team will get a shot at David Cassidy and Joey Hartman's NCW World Tag Team titles at Overload. If you're in a team, you get an opportunity, even if you've had one building up to Overload. They said we'll wait for the best team to step up. Who is going to step into that? And who is going to walk to Overload with a title opportunity? But anyway, that has been it from us today. If you want to join NCW in 2K26 when the game comes out, and I think it's about like 14 or 17 days, one or the other. But we're not going to be starting that new season till May. So everyone can have a chance to get the game, make their characters. I have a chance to unlock everything, get my stuff ready. So you have plenty of time if you want to join the chaos. You can go over to Twitter and hit up New York Stream. I keep forgetting it. New York Stream _games or New York Stream Gaming YT to make sure you catch us when we go live. And if you want to join NCW, but anyway, that has been it from us today. Tune in next time for NCW Road to Overload #4. Until then, this is New York Stream saying goodbye, good night, good luck, and see you later. Adios.